I'm just sitting here thinking about the connection between mind, body, and spirit. You hear it all the time, but I think it's very, very overlooked how important it is to have a sound mind, body, and spirit. And what I mean is, as far as body, physically healthy, in shape. Why being in shape is not just to look good. That's just a byproduct. But being physically strong, man or woman, to be able to handle yourself in any situation, whether it's work, you need to be grind for your kids, for your family, to protect yourself or your family. Everything is connected, because see, you can have a strong mind and a weak body, and it don't work. It just throw you off, because you'll have the mind to do this and do that and want to do this, but your body can't keep up with it. And that's the worst letdown to have, is when your mind is there but your body not. Same as if your body there but mentally you can't do it. Mentally you can't keep up. And the spirit component is internal. How do you feel about yourself on a daily? That's dealing with anxiety, depression, frustration. All these things are connected. And I believe when you have a sound mind, mentally you tough, mentally you strong, you can deal with certain situations. Spiritually strong, meaning you have a good perception of yourself. Internally, you love who you are, you feel strong, you feel enthusiastic, you're not having any depression, anxiety, you're ready to conquer the world. And then physically, you have the physical body health to do that. And that's when everything connected, you feel like you can conquer anything. It's a powerful thing, and it's overlooked. You need, in my opinion, you need to be mentally, physically, and spiritually sound to conquer goals. Look at dealing with Will Smith. He got all the money in the world, fame, good looks, everything you can think of, right? But yet, where he at now? In India, looking for taking mentorship from a spiritual teacher. Why? Because mentally, he felt he was strong. He was a motivator. Physically, he was back in peak shape to be 50-something years old. He was in better shape than a lot of 30-year-olds. But spiritually, he wasn't there. And this is why he went through so much with his wife. He went through so much with his mind, his depression, how he felt about himself, how he's still fighting a person that passed away years ago, trying to keep up with in his wife's eyes, to be something like that, to be what he was to her. You competing with a ghost. Spiritually, you're not aligned. That's why now he's out where? In India, trying to get spiritual healing. This is why it's the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. You need to have all three to be sound, to be able to handle the mental warfare that goes on out here when things try to knock you off your square, when frustration comes, depression. All these things is why you need to be spiritually sound. A lot of people can be mentally tough and be able to, I could just push through. Physically tough, yeah, I'm in good shape, I can handle the workload, but spiritually weak. They missing the spiritual component. And I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about just internal, how you feel about yourself and who you are and what you believe in and where you going and how you deal with depression and anxiety and issues of not feeling self-esteem issues, trying to compete with, whoever out here. These things come from spiritual insight into who you are as a person that has to be tough and strong. So then you can be even more mentally sharp and pushes your physical body to a next level. Most people that reach a very, very high level, I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about the Muhammad Ali's, the Michael Jordans. They always had a spiritual component. Jordan didn't talk about it too much, but you can hear whispers about it. But Muhammad Ali, spiritually, from his religions, made him have a spiritually sound connection with who he was internally. This is why he can walk away from fame and fortune to follow who he is and be confident in that. Mind, body.